Brother Teacher here. Someone asked me the question, one of my followers, about my opinion or feeling on wrestling and how effective was wrestling as it relates to martial arts or self-defense, and would a wrestler do well against in their uh, description, BJJ practitioner, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner, or Jiu-Jitsu in general. Would a wrestler beat, or could a wrestler beat a Jiu-Jitsu guy or girl? Period. That is not a valid argument. I've talked about this in time past about people comparing arts to other arts for the purpose of, this is not this individual, by the way, that's making this statement or assertion. This is me saying this. But when you compare an art, a martial arts system or style to another one, stating that this is better than that particular art, that's not appropriate. It's inaccurate, and it's really foolish, because if we look at the purpose of the martial arts, it is for a couple things. First of all, martial arts is a way of life. It is a method that we use, those of us that are practitioners, to develop mind, body, and spirit. Once we lose sight of those three things, we're no longer doing martial arts. We're doing something else. Our ego has to take the back seat when we venture into studying and training in the martial arts or martial science. For example, Thai boxing is a very effective martial art, and it is great as a means to protect oneself. So is Taekwondo. So is Wing-Chun. So is Choi Lei Foot, Kuk-Sool, Tong-Sudo, Shorei-Ru, Ishin-Ru, Goju-Ru, Shotokan, Bagua, Tai-Chi Chuan. Irrespective of the martial arts style or system that you are studying or one is studying, we should never pit one against the other, because we're doing something totally different that's unethical, because they all are supposed to have the same mindset, in that we're trying to develop the whole person, and at the end of it, hopefully we will be at a spiritual level of understanding and development. Okay, so when you say, can wrestling, for example, in this particular instance, beat jiu-jitsu? No, it can't. Nor can jiu-jitsu beat wrestling. That's no different than karate beating Wing-Chun, or Wing-Chun beating Tong-Sudo or Taekwondo beating Bagua, Zhang, or Tai-Chi beating boxing. It's all foolish, because once we start comparing, we begin to separate ourselves from one another, not only in the martial arts, but as a human family. We need to stop trying to collide and compete with each other all of the time. It's not about my art is better than yours, or your art is better than mine. It is about extracting those things, those elements from those arts that help to edify and to strengthen and to benefit us as human beings. So, getting back to the original question, can a wrestler beat a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner? Only way that anyone can beat another person's art is if that person is efficient, thoroughly trained, and involved, engulfed in their particular discipline. That's what it's dependent upon. It is not the art per se. It is the individual that's practicing and training in the art, and the amount of time that they put in, and the fact that they are and we are all individuals. On any given Sunday, as they say in football, you might be a Taekwondo guy and you might beat a Jiu-Jitsu guy one day. 2 weeks, a month from now, a year from now, that same guy could come back and beat you any given day. It all depends on your state of mind, your purpose or intent, and your physical strength, and your knowledge of the particular science, martial science in this particular instance, that you are studying. Do you understand your art and how it is applied? Do you really know it? Or are you one of those individuals just simply marking time? You practice on and off. So what if you have a guy that's doing jiu-jitsu, for example, practicing jiu-jitsu, and he doesn't train that often? He doesn't have a lot of mat time. But you have a karate guy, someone who studies Okinawa and Shuri-ryu, for example, and this guy's training all of the time with purpose, with intent, with discipline, with determination. He's involved. Chances are the Okinawan karate guy is going to beat the jiu-jitsu guy. And the same is true conversely. If the jiu-jitsu guy is doing what he's supposed to be doing training-wise, and he's devoted, totally involved, and the karate guy is not, chances are the jiu-jitsu guy may beat him. Now, what if they're both training equally? Then it could go either way. It could be anyone's particular day. We never know. But to say that my art is better than yours just because I'm practicing that art doesn't mean anything. A wrestler, for the most part, doesn't learn strikes. They don't learn how to break things. They learn how to control. So just simply look at it as this. I hope this was beneficial and or helpful. This is Teacher. I'm out.